Yo, what's up everybody? It's the Winning AR, aka the Laffy Taffy, coming at you with a Brawlhalla tutorial video. This tutorial is pretty much just gonna me point out some things I think that will make you people better players, and a lot of things I notice new players do or what they won't do. So hopefully, this makes you a better player. If not, well, I'm sorry. Hey, it is what it is. But tip number one, which is I want to say this is like the most important, but I don't know. But anyway, learn a weapon, man, not a character. This game not like Mortal Kombat. You don't have to get a character and go in there and practice with, I don't know, Reptile for like 3 hours just to get a combo down. You don't have to learn every character. In this game, learn a weapon, No matter what weapon you learn. You want to learn spear, learn spear. If you want to learn freaking hammer, learn hammer. Learn a weapon, not a character, because guess what? If you learn a weapon, more than likely, you just have to incorporate that character's signature moves in with that weapon. What I mean by that, with every character that uses the spear, everybody can pretty much do that little bam, that little combo right there, depending on, I think, the speed. But I think every spear user can do that combo. You just have to incorporate the character sigs into it. So if you know how to use spear, you pretty much know how to use Satori, this chick right here, who I hate with like a passion. But you also know how to use freaking, what's the guy name? He used the hammer and the spear. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. So learn how to use a weapon. That's tip number one. If you can learn how to use a weapon, you pretty much know how to use every character that uses that weapon. So keep that in mind. Alright, and we are back. So you probably don't win, now you don't learn your weapon. You decided you're gonna use the spear like your boy. Okay, that's cool and all. I think tip number two would be, don't be predictable. What I mean is, you probably done win and learned how to use the spear. You probably don't watch some other dude YouTube video how to use the spear. He showed you that screen, and now you finna go and do it, bam bam, just to find out that somebody just gonna dodge out of it. They just gonna dodge out of it. They just gonna dodge out of it. So don't be predictable, man. Like, one thing I learned is that, I'm not gonna lie, I watched a couple, well, not even a couple, I watched like one YouTube video on how to use the scythe, because I was just horrible at it. But most of the weapons I use, I kind of just trial and error, or I just watch other people that's better than me. But one thing I learned is that a lot of times, a lot more, if you've seen that screen that they're pulling up on YouTube, I guarantee you like a couple thousand more people have seen it as well. So try to just, what I like to say is freestyle it, man. Just put stuff together. You don't always have to do the same thing. If you're doing the same thing, I'm gonna know how to counter it eventually. And if you don't know how to do nothing else but that one thing, then that's bad on you. So don't be predictable, man. Like, if you getting beat down bad by somebody because they just keep reading your movements, try switching weapons. Like, a lot of times I try to fight with like my first weapon, and when I get the first kill, I switch to the second weapon. Or if I see I'm not doing so good with my second weapon, like midway through, just throw it on them and switch it up. Like, do not be predictable. That's how a lot of people get punished, because if you're predictable, like, it's some people, I know what they're gonna do before they even do it. I'd be like, oh, he's finna throw his sig, and he does it, and I just punish him for it. So don't be predictable, and try to think 3 steps ahead. Don't just think like, try to think what you're doing and what the person is doing. That's like another tip. But yeah, tip number 2, don't be predictable. Like, if you someone and you spam a lot, try to break your habit of, like, when you spam, try to change it up. Like, please don't be predictable. Don't be a bot. There it is. Tip number 2, don't be a bot. Do not be a bot. Alright. Alright. There we go. Everybody can hear me? Sound good? Alright, yeah, I know I do. Alright, man, listen, man. I be playing these niggas online and shit, man. Another thing I noticed is, like, tip number 3, man. Do not be afraid to get off that ledge, man. Like, I know a lot of new players, they are very uncomfortable. This is like the ocean to them, but you can get back up on the screen if you jump off. Remember, you got 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's if you want to count your dodge and your up what you call it, a jump. But just remember that every time you touch the ledge or the screen, your jumps reset, because you got to get comfortable with fighting out the ledge. Like, because a lot of people, they'll do this right here, because I do this sometimes. A lot of people, if they know you're afraid of finding out the ledge, they try to bait you off. And one thing you got to realize is that you got way more advantage, way more opportunities to be on the ledge than them off the ledge. So learn how to get creative when your opponent is off the ledge. What I'm doing right now, I know you've seen a lot of players doing this, and if you're not comfortable off that ledge, you're just gonna stand right there like this until they get back on. So get comfortable with fighting out the ledge, because if you on the side of the ledge like this with me, like, hey man, I'm coming down there for you. Like, I'm tossing weapons. I'm doing what it take. We just gonna be Bruce Lee and it off the screen. But get comfortable, man, with fighting out the ledge, please. Just one thing my friend does that I hate is that, you know, he'll jump onto the map. I think this is a good tutorial, and make it all the way to the other side. Just do that and see, just get comfortable with fighting out the ledge, you know. By the way, my controller's kind of messed up. Like, this controller, it's like I can't go left. It's like he kind of, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Get comfortable fighting out the ledge. Just do this a couple times until you just feel comfortable, because that is very important. Please get comfortable fighting out the ledge. I think this is tip number 4. Alright, now, this is personal preference. I mean, if you don't taunt, now look, hold on, let me clarify that, because I taunt a lot. Now, because this can either go 2 ways, you know. From what I noticed, you know, if you just getting beat down bad and you got nothing to lose, and, you know, hey man, go for, what the hell? Oh, just go forward, you know, taunt. But a lot of people, when you do this, you know, you see, 2 things can happen. Either one, the person that you're fighting usually gets so mad, because it happens a lot in my case, you know, they get so mad, it's like, oh, this guy taunt, he thinks he's good, and they lose focus and they start messing up, and you can start punishing them. Or, you know, you do this right here and the person just start getting on your ass. Like, I mean, throwing straight hands to you, man. Like, you know, because I know if you do this to me, like, I'm like, all right, bet he want to taunt, let's get it. So I'm gonna go try hard. So that can either work for you or against you. But please don't be going there, winning AR told me to taunt and I'll get better. No, I ain't say that. You know, if you want to do this and show that your character got deodorant on his arms, go ahead. But if you going against a real nigga, a real opponent, man, and he finna get down with you, just know that just because you want to throw your arms up, like, you probably finna get beat stupid. But I mean, that can go either way, because a lot of people, man, I be losing or halfway losing, I taunt, and they just get so mad that they get to go and try hard, and they actually start making more mistakes. So keep that in mind. So if you're one of those persons who, when somebody taunt and you just start messing up, you end up losing, my suggestion to you is, man, just try to keep a cool head. I mean, it's just a taunt. Like, I've had people, that's a quick way to get hate mail too, is the taunt. And final tip, I think this is tip number 4. I think this is tip number 5, 4. I'm not for sure, but I'll make this the final. I ain't trying to have no 30-minute video. But just don't practice in training mode. The only way you get better, man, in all honesty, is going online, getting your A beat. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it is what it is. That's the only way you gonna get better. You can sit here and practice all night and day long, but when you find somebody online, and you gonna realize that 90% of the stuff you did in here ain't even gonna work. So yeah, I know you probably like thinking like, man, that's not a tip, but go out there and get your A beat, man. Like, I'm not even getting into advanced tips. These are just kind of little simple tips that you can do, you know. And another I should also say is, just don't go in there and lose. Understand why you lost. I think that's what separates a good player from a bad player. If I understand why I lost, instead of blaming it on the person spamming, you know, then that makes me a better player. Because somebody can spam all day long, but you should be able to stop. Well, it depends on the character, but you know, like, you should be able to stop it. So don't try not to blame the person for you losing, even though it is their fault for putting hands on you like that. But learn to understand why you lost. Like, if you understand why you lost, then hey, next time somebody's doing it, then you can stop it, if that makes any sense. Like, understand why you lost and how to fix it, you know. Don't lose a match and then just jump into the next match, you know. When I lose a match, I think like, man, I kid you guys not, I lose a match, sometimes, depending on the match, I'll go back and look and be like, you know, if I would have did this or did that, man, I actually could have beat the guy. So keep that in mind, you know. understand now. Understand why you lost the match. And like I said, play online. Play players that are better than you. That's how I got good. Well, I ain't even gonna, you know, depending on who you ask, I'm good. Some people think I'm trash. It is what it is. But anyway, can't please everybody. But I love playing people that's way better than me. Because, you know, they play on a different level that's people your level, if you notice that. Like, I go in there and play with real good players. It's like, man, they're moving so quick, doing things so fast, while I'm moving in slow motion. And then when you play against those players and you start doing halfway decent, you know, when you start playing against players who you consider your equal, like you're like on a whole nother level than them. So play against players that's better than you, even if you get demolished. You know, try to learn what they doing. I ain't saying steal they whole swag, but just pay attention, learn a little something. But that's really all I got for y'all today. They really simple tips. It's nothing advanced. If you wanna, you know, learn advanced stuff like positioning and all that crap, you know, I advise you to go look up another YouTuber or someone else. But these were just basic tips. I hope y'all learned a little something. I can make more videos like this if y'all want me to, getting real in depth. But this is just a little basic something. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, man. Y'all guys and gals be blessed. I hope y'all enjoyed, man. Winning AR out. Yeah.